So we all know about Adam and Eve. They was hard-headed in the garden. You know, they did what they want to do. And they birthed some children, Cain and Abel. And this is where this is where we are going to begin. I'm not going to be before you long. You know, y'all know I'm a straight shooter. So we're going to read Genesis, again, chapter 4, and we're going to start at verse 1. And Liz is going to read for me. Thank you, Liz. Minister Liz, I appreciate it.
And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived, and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord.
Okay, and stop. Okay, so Cain was firstborn. He was the first one. He was the first son. And then Eve had Abel. And it said that Cain was a tiller of the ground, and Abel kept the sheep, right? Okay. So, and then it says, and in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto God. Okay, and read verse 4.
And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fall? If thou doest well, shall thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him.
You can keep going.
And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth out to me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand.
Okay. So let's go back up to 3. So Cain and Abel are Adam and Eve's firstborns, okay? So they brought offerings to God. First Cain, now they didn't say that they took them at the same time, not unless I missed it, but I don't see that nowhere in Scripture where they took the offerings at the same time. But Cain took fruit of the ground, and Abel took the firstborn of his flock. So Cain offering, it says, but unto Cain and to his offering, he had no respect. Speaking of God. Why is that? It said, but Cain and his offering. So that means God didn't respect Cain nor his offering. Why was that? Anybody know? The heart. Cain's heart. But he accepted Abel's. Okay. Now, because Cain was a tiller of the ground, that means he, planted the fruit and stuff. He didn't take God the offering until after harvest season was over. So that means he waited. He waited before he took God an offering. As to where Abel, as soon as his was born, he gave God the best that he had. The firstborn, the one that had all the fat, the good ones. He sacrificed that. He took it as an offering. Right? So, let me break it down a little more. Say you want to give your boss a gift. Just because, you know what I'm saying, and you take him a box of chocolate. Well, one of your employees give him a box of chocolate, and it's wrapped and it's nice and pretty. And then you go take him a box of chocolate that you done opened and you done bit out of, and you still gave it to him. Like, here you go. Thank you for everything you do. Here's your box of chocolate. And your boss look at you like, I'm not eating this because it's open. You know how we are when folks bring potluck. Y'all know how we are at potluck. And you're like, no, I don't know about your house. You know, am I the only one like that? No. Do you got cats? Do you got dogs? Do they go in your kitchen? You know, I'm not eating, no, we're not going to do that. So, that's to me how Cain brought God his offering. Like, here you go, Lord. Here, this is all I got for you. As to where Abel was like, I'm finna give you the best of the best, not because I want something back, but because of who you are. Now, you can't tell me that Cain and Abel didn't know the laws, because they were the first people on earth, and their parents was Adam and Eve. So they was in the presence of the Lord, literally in the presence of the Lord. So Cain's heart was not right. I don't know if something transpired, as he was growing up, or if he just got more of his mama blood than Adam. I don't know. Because Eve was a little hard-headed, She did her own thing. And guess what? Cain did the same thing. Which it is scientifically proven that the firstborn get 95% of the maternal gene, DNA gene, than the other kids. If y'all didn't know that, y'all can look that up. I really didn't make that up. That is scientifically proven. So Cain really did get more of Eve than Abel did. Okay, continue to read 12. Where we stop? Verse 12.
Verse 12.
Yeah.
When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him shall kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden.
All right, we'll stop there. And it said, and Cain went out of the presence of the Lord. So Cain left the presence of the Lord willingly because of his own self. So here's what we do. We go to God and we offer him the least of us. I know we have a long week, Sunday to Sunday. Sunday we have church, Monday we have work. So from Monday to Saturday, we've given the world all of us. Right? Have we not? Or at least our job. And when we come in here, we give God the least of us. So I can tell, if I can tell where your heart been all week, do you not think the Lord can tell? So if Cain and his offering was rejected, does that mean my offering is rejected because my heart posture isn't right before God? Put yourself in that position. Who is like Abel? Who coming here like Abel? Be honest. We got one. One out of how many people? I ain't finna raise my hand because some days I don't come in here with my first fruit. I come in here like Cain. And then we wonder why the worship, the praise team have to fight so hard to get the atmosphere set. It's because our heart posture isn't right. And God is calling for us to get it together. Just like he cursed Cain, you think he won't do it to you? Do you think God won't do it to you? Because sometimes I think we feel as if we untouchable because we're saved. That is a lie. We're more touchable because we're saved. The enemy is coming at us even the more. Just like he said, he told Cain right here. Well, first of all, Cain got angry at the Lord because his offering wasn't, well, why you didn't accept? And then he got angry, then he got sad. Well, I brought it to you. Is that not enough? That's literally how we be. I brought it. I'm here. Is that not enough? The Lord said, no, it's not. And because of your attitude, the enemy is waiting at the door for you. Isn't that crazy? Like, warning comes before destruction. And the Lord reasoned with Cain. He reasoned with him. Hey, I know you're upset because I rejected your offering. But if you don't get your attitude right, and if you don't get your mind right, the enemy is at the door waiting for you. And what did Cain do? He didn't get it right. The Lord literally corrected him and gave him an opportunity. You might not, literally, this is literally what he did. Okay, Cain, I'm not going to accept this offering this time, which I'm going to have to say Cain probably did this more than one time. Because the Lord, he's going to give you a few tries before he say, hey, get it together. He did that to Cain. So Cain had to bring an offering that wasn't pleasing to God several times before God even said anything. Then he said, hey, look. This ain't what it is. You just bring me just whatever. And you think I'm going to accept it? No. Listen, next harvest season, when it come around, I will accept it if you bring it the right way. Does God not do that with us? But some of us is so hard-headed and so struck on, oh, woe me. And that's America Church. We are all stuck on us. Me. I want to be a prophet. I want to be a teacher. I want to be this. I want to be that. I want to be up here. I don't want to be up here. I'd rather be chilling with y'all. But anyways, that's how we are. So Cain literally did not take heed to what the Lord said. He went out. He went and talked to Abel, the one who gave the offering the right way. And instead of getting instructions and learning from Abel, he got even more mad and he killed the boy, his own brother. And we kill each other with our mouths daily. Don't say we don't, because I done had to rebuke a couple of people. We kill each other with our mouths and that was just out of jealousy. You mad because he did it the right way. You mad because he's choosing to do it the right way, and you don't want to. And God is giving you another chance, but yet you mad at the one who did it the right way, and you go kill him. How stupid is that when you could have learned from him? Y'all was raised in the same house. You got the same parents. We're in the same ministry. We got the same apostles. But you mad at me because I choose it to do the right way and you go kill me with your mouth. Make that make sense. When all you got to do is learn. Do y'all honestly think I signed up to be First Lady's armor bearer? Because I didn't. I didn't. Y'all think sitting over here is a privilege? It is, but let me tell you something. The rebukes are real. And I don't get to cry. But what you crying for? Because you hurt my feelings. And she'd be like, well, get over it. I'll give you about 2 minutes to cry, but then get yourself up and let's go. I tried to quit last year. Or was it last year? I tried to quit. I tried to put Tiffany and Sean in place. Yeah. I did. I tried to quit. She rebuked me, and then Apostle rebuked me, and I was like, you just don't understand my position. And they was like, yes, I do. That's why you're here. I'm trying to tell y'all. Anyways, moving on. So, where was we at? Oh, yeah, Cain got sad, and then he got mad, and then he killed his brother because he was jealous, basically. And then the Lord come to him and say, Cain, what did you do? And then he tried to get an attitude, y'all. Am I brother's keeper? Am I my brother's keeper? How am I supposed to know where he at? Boy, you know you just killed him. And that's what we do. We literally do that. The Lord comes to us and be like, now, what did you say? I ain't say nothing. Well, if they wouldn't have did this, then I wouldn't have did that. What do you mean? We don't do that. Yeah, we do. We do that. And the Lord was like, because you've done this, you killed your brother and his blood is crying out from the ground. Now he has to curse you. First of all, Cain was the first human being cursed because of his actions. And here's the thing, had he just repented to God and made it right and literally brought the offering when he was supposed to, and we have simple fixes. It's simple fixes. We just choose to want to go through the door where the Lord say, hey, that snake right there is waiting for you. It's going to jump on you if you don't go back and do it right.